It says we're live. Oh, you're live on his. I think you're live, bro.
Are we live? This Zoom, we can see. I think we are live. We've got people in the room. Are we live? I think we are. There we go. Right. Okay. So here we go. 1 second. Yes, we are live. We've got people joining us, and we've got Daniel. Daniel, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Okay, so let me press pause on here because I don't need to see myself. Sorry, guys, let me just come in. Got lots of people in the room. Here we go. So we've got Brunty there. Hi. We've got hi. That's Carl. We've got Laura. How you doing? Hello, everybody. Right, so we are live now. We've got the CraicMaster live with us over on the island of Tenerife. So, Daniel, what is it like over there?
Well, yeah, it's all right. Nice and warm. I ain't gonna put my finger in my mouth with my fingers being in and give you a readout of 28 because my fingers been in and out of bins all night.
It's let me see if I can just get back to you because I can't see you. So one
I've lost
second.
your video.
Oh, is it here on my back?
Yeah, am I appearing when I talk? Oh, I am. Look, I'm appearing when I talk, man.
Yes, I think we've got it. That's fine. We've got 105 people in the room. So here we go. So first of all, we're going to say what you have actually raised. So you have raised so far an amazing. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
That's quite good actually because we've got 33 on the end. So we've got 931 euros and 33 cents we have actually got there that you have raised so far. So there we go, my friends.
That we put that together. That's taken in account what YouTube's cut has taken off. So obviously that's there as well. Do you mind if I give a shout out to, because obviously I shouted out the people that have donated on the live stream. Give people a shout out that have donated on the PayPal. Right, okay. I need to
fire away.
So we have Ivan Harris, Kieran Minnow, who's actually Night Skies, has donated. Yvonne Wilson, Janet Hickenbottom, Lynn Krigers, Raymond O'Donnell, James Werty, oh good man, James, what's the crack? Michael McCollin, Ian Campbell, James Carr, Stephen Marchant, Vicky Leyland, Deborah Gray, Jane Merrill, Christine Willoughby, Stephen Block, Jane Harvey, Sharon Newton, Tony Callahan, Derek Kearney, Kevin Thistlethwaite, James Wammond, Mark Murphy, Stuart Adams, Tina Rigby, John McQuaid, Rita Birmingham, Patrick Bollard, Arthur Weatherbridge, and Alan Thomas have all donated on PayPal. Thank you very much, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you for that. So we have actually got, how many people have we got watching now? I can see on here, we've got 141 people. So we've had a donation just come in from Elizabeth Cotton. Remember, all these donations on this stream tonight here go over to Daniel the CraicMaster for Happy2Help Tenerife. These will all be mounted up there and totted together and sent over to Daniel so that can be passed on to Happy2Help Tenerife for this wonderful, wonderful thing that he's doing for charity. So Elizabeth Cotton, thank you very much. So Elizabeth Cotton has just donated their £19.99, Daniel, for you there. Thanks very much, Elizabeth. So do you want me to give you a recap of what's happened tonight so far? Yeah, if you give us a recap, that'd be fine. 1 second. Let me just get rid of some people here. 1 second. Oh, we've got some trolls, have we? Yeah, we've got some dust. You carry on. Tell us what we got. Do you want to make Rick a mod? I was going to say a mog. I will do. I'd have to. I've got all my things. I'll sign him in later. I will if I do it now. Let's concentrate on what we're doing. You tell us what you've done so far. Okay, so
basically what's happened this evening so far is I have I met up with Happy to Help, and I met up with Noah Ark, who are connected to Happy to Help. Happy to Help work very close with them, and they kind of give money towards Noah's Ark as well. Noah's Ark work very closely with the homeless here. And I can't say his real name, but John came around with me on the live. He's lived homeless for 9 years, and he was giving me a taste of what it feels like to be homeless. So one of the first things we did was go through bins. So I was searching through bins, and I can tell you right now, if you look back at the video, like I found nothing. It was just mush and yuck. We found a few bits of pieces of food, and we put those bits and pieces of food, we left them out for anyone else who might need them, you know, if they came across the bins as well, save them searching, because I didn't really need them. But you know, the smell, everything was just, how you doing? It's just not a nice place to be going through in the mid, you know, and like, I'm not hungry. I ate something this morning. Well, I'm hungry now, but I ate something earlier on today. So if you were hungry and you were really, really looking for food, and you're going through these bins, and all you're finding is just mushed up waste. And one of the things that the ladies told me as well is that because people, like most people with homes at the moment, are struggling financially as well, that there's less waste, less hotels open, so there's less waste from the hotels to find food from. So there's skim pickings if you are homeless. So I didn't really have much success. I found some cardboard. We found an old jacket, which is going to be cleaned and reused. So yeah. Then I turned my t-shirt inside out. Did a little sign up, made a sign, and sat outside the supermarket here begging. And I can tell you, I didn't beg for very long, and the reason being is there's a guy came down that was it was his spot, and apparently he's not a guy to be messed with. Not that I was really that afraid, but I was told to leave. The security were coming out from the shop as well, because they were concerned that something might kick off because I was in that spot, you know. So John said, look, come on, man, it's time to leave. But what I can tell you from the few minutes that I was sitting there, when you're sitting on the ground level, on, you know, with a piece of paper in your hands, and you're looking at people walking by, and they're looking down at you, and you're asking for money. All I can say to you,
Daniel, sorry to interrupt. We've had Stephen Thickett just donate £5 to you.
Thank you very much.
And so Stephen Thickett, thank you very much. And you've had Jackie Walsh donate you £9.99. So thank you very much for that. That is, every donation, as I say, goes over to Daniel. It can be totted up once it comes through on YouTube and sent over to Daniel. Also, by the way, I have just added in on the description the direct PayPal link as well, if you want to send anything by PayPal. So Laura Best, in the description now to this video, you will see there is a link to PayPal, and that goes directly over to that goes directly to the PayPal. So do you get all of that? Sorry, Paul Cole's just donated another £20 to you as well. So Paul Cole, thank you very much. This is absolutely amazing, and what an amazing charity this is. Sorry, Daniel, I'm interrupting you there, but I just want to thank these guys. Stephen Lowe, £19.99. Thank you, Stephen Lowe. We've also got the mods on hand now. Tree Surgeon, thank you very much for getting rid of the daft people.
Oh, brilliant.
Can
I just say something about the trolls? Yeah, just to make something clear about the trolls. I ain't gonna judge you as a person, but I do. The behavior is just completely sad. It's, you know, instead of wasting your energy coming on here and making stupid comments, go out and use that energy to help someone who needs it, instead of wasting your energy coming on here absolutely talking complete, you know, muck. Go somewhere else, use that energy in a positive way, and that's what you should be doing. That sort of stuff is just ridiculous. Anyways, on a positive note, we're raising money here to help people who need it. And one of the things is, so I had to stop begging, but one of the things that really stood out for me. I was begging for no time, like 2 minutes. But if I was hungry and, you know, desperate, and I'm sitting there, and when I'm sitting down, and I really felt, you know, at the level down there, people walking past, coming out of the shop, looking down, you know, and you kind of feel, what can I say, is you feel subhuman, like people just see you like, you know, like a cockroach is probably the best thing. And people look at you and they don't want to look at you in the eyes. And one of the things that I made a conscious effort of doing when I was sitting there is looking people in the eyes when they went by, to really get a feeling of what it was like. And I wish I could have stayed there longer, because, you know, I definitely felt an inner sadness when I was sitting there. The other thing is, I wanted to show you guys is, obviously I got no food, but I wanted to show you. So I was given a pack. Well, two things. This hat is knitted by the local church for people that are homeless during the winter, need to be warm, and make gloves and that. I wanted to show you guys what Rick is here, by the way, from that Tenerife vlogcast, helping out here. He's doing light work, and he's gonna take the camera in a little while. But I wanted to show you the pack that we have here. Yeah, so this pack basically is one of the things that gets handed out on a regular basis to people that that are homeless, that, you know, it's almost like a survival pack. You know, if you don't find anything, you know, if you're really struggling, you get one of these that might get you through the night, you know. So you've got some sweet corn here, you've got some of these biscuits, you've got some fruit juice here. Important, if you like, for example, tonight when John was going through the bin tonight, the bin landed on his head, and his head was cut open. There was a lot of blood coming out. Like, so if you cut yourself, or you're, for example, you're going through areas that are, you know, rough, and you fall, you know, this is a spray plaster. You spray it on, it closes up a cut or whatever. So this is, they give out this sort of stuff as well. Obviously, one of the things I've noticed just sitting here is the amount of mosquitoes. Some spray that'll keep them away when you're sleeping rough. Apple here, some water, and I haven't had any yet, but I'm going to have a drink of water now because I'm parched. But the other thing I was going to say to you as well is, so this is some of the money goes to that. The other thing is,
sorry, Daniel, Denise Pearson, £4.99 from Denise Pearson. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Denise. Sleeping bag, for example, here. You have a sleeping bag here, help people sleep out. There's a little pack in the middle of that, like a survival pack. I haven't had a look at it yet, but things that help people when they're struggling out here. We found some mint. Apparently mint keeps the flies away. I don't really know what that's about, but we found it in a bin, and it was suggested that's a good thing to have. These are the things. There was something else I was going to say, but I've completely forgotten about this pack. Yeah, so that's the kind of stuff that you'll find in the pack. We are going to go up and show you roughly where I'm going to be sleeping now in a minute. It's up in the wilds of nowhere, really. I'm going to switch this back around to myself. One sec. Ooh. So,
sorry, can I ask a question? Earlier on, Joy N, by the way, £9.99 from Joy N. Thank you very much, Joy N. Again, all these will be totted up in a couple of days once it comes through on this stream, and then that will be transferred over to Daniel, who will pass all these donations on to Happy to Help Tenerife. Very quickly, I jumped in on your stream earlier on, and there was a lady mentioning about people who'd not got passports, couldn't get back home, they're sleeping rough. Who's sorting? What's happening with that? Somebody
guy for eating. So basically what they do as well is, a lot of people get stranded here, no money, no nothing, no way of getting back home. And to survive, and they might not have passports or anything like that, a lot of the money raised goes to help people get back to their home country, the UK or wherever it is, to get back and at least get back to their families, or get back to somewhere safe. Be it a treatment centre in the UK if they've got addiction problems or whatever it is. Because in all fairness, there's not a huge amount of help for addicts here, especially not in the native English language. We do have, there is meetings here, but I can't really talk about that here because I can't affiliate myself with any fellowship. But there was something else I was going to say to you about that. They're also in the process of trying to raise money to build huts here out of shipping containers. They need to find land to house homeless people that really have nothing, so they have a place to stay. And they're talking about, I think, 9,000 to 10,000 per unit for those things as well. So that's something that they're working on. That's excluding the cost of the land. Eco-friendly homeless housing. I think it's becoming something. I think they have them in Holland. They've been introducing these kind of, so that they have a place to go and sleep. And the thing to understand is, a lot of people look down on a homeless person. They all look, waster or whatever it is. The reality is, things conspire against you in life, and sometimes things are completely out of your control, and you end up, but for the grace of God, it could be any one of us here in the same position, that has no work. It's been tough here on the island. A lot of people's businesses have collapsed. A lot of people have had choices forced upon them. A lot of people are, they're really not in good places. And a lot of people have been made homeless through no fault of their own because they have no way of earning money. Sometimes I complain about, like, my business losing this and that. But the reality is, I've got a home to go to, you know what I mean? I was sitting down here, like, before Rick came down and before I got talking to you, and I was sitting looking at the ocean. And in the back of my head, I'm just thinking, I have to go and sleep there in the rough, you know what I mean? And that's one night, and I'm thinking to myself, imagine how horrible it feels to not have a home to go to. Imagine how horrible it feels to not have a place to put your stuff. Imagine how horrible it feels to kind of, have to go and sit outside a supermarket to look for money for you and possibly your family. That's something that we are blessed we don't have. We truly are blessed. And that's I was just sitting there and thinking, I am really blessed to have the life that I have. I'm very, 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 very lucky. I'm in a very fortunate position. And I'm hoping that, all I'm doing, like someone said, oh, like a lot of people say, oh, nice and amazing. But it's not really amazing. All I'm doing is sitting here with a camera. I'm going to sleep in a bit of dirt for one night. Like, that's one night. But the reality is, there's people here struggling every night, looking for a place to sleep, looking for food on a daily basis in places. I was in that bin today, and I've been through a good few bins today, and just opening bags of rubbish, and they're just full of, the smell is just vile. Like, and then people look, and that's the other thing is when you're doing it, I could see people looking at me, you know what I mean? Looking at me going through the bins. And it's that feeling of feeling less human, if that makes any sense. Sorry for going on a rant, but that's just what's in my head at the moment,
Can I just say, by the way, we've got 308 people watching, which is great for this time of night. I know not everybody can make a donation, but what you can do is you can smash that thumbs up button, which will push this video out. It doesn't cost you a penny. Just literally turn your phone that way around, hide the chat for 1 second, and just hit that thumbs up. And all it does, it will push it out to YouTube, and it'll make people a little bit more aware of what an amazing job Daniel is doing, and hopefully push it through as well. So that would be really, really great. So you're sleeping out tonight, and what time are you actually going to get any sleep? It's going to be really difficult.
I don't know. Look, the reality is I'm tired. I didn't sleep very well last night, to be honest with you. Stomach pains was a bit, I don't know why I was stressed about something. Maybe it was about tonight. I don't know. But I didn't really know what was in store for me. But what we can do is, if you want, we can take a walk. Rick's here, and he can be super cameraman Rick, and we can chat, and we can head up and have a look at where I'm planning to sleep. Can I just say a couple of things on this? Yeah, Rick wants to just say something here. 1 sec.
2 seconds.
I'm just going to spin around.
No worries.
So it's not a compromising position. 1 sec. There we are. Hold on, I'll just zoom this up a bit. There's Rick.
Hi guys, how is everybody? You all right? Can you hear me okay, Lee?
Yeah, loud and clear.
I've just, for the people that know Tenerife, I just finished some work today over near the airport at 10 o'clock, and I just jumped in the car and came down here just to see what support I can give. If you know Tenerife, I took the back road into Cristianos and then took a left down by the Gran Arona Hotel. Now, I don't come down this area often. I am always in Cristianos on the front, loving the front of it. This time around, I took a left and went past the Gran Arona and I parked my car. I got out of my car. My phone said I was 70 meters away from Dan, and I felt scared. And I was on my own.
To be 70 meters away from me?
No, but it's an area. You won't believe. It's literally, I'm looking at 100 yards over that way. I walk that daily, day in, day out at this time of night, at 11:15 when it was a new normal, and, you know, when the reality was normal. I'm 100 yards away from that, and I feel a little bit intimidated. That's just the ridiculousness of it. While you were talking with Dan, some bloke just walked past with his plastic all wrapped up, because I knew that's where he was going to sleep in tonight.
Yeah.
And he gave respect. He wished us a good evening, just carried on walking as if it's an everyday thing. It is absolutely incredible. We sat on a bench with the sea, and I'm looking down, and you saw it before you went lively. 3 cockroaches I've passed already.
Yeah, I saw that. That was
these people. You don't realise what they have to put up with, and it's just like, even I'm 100 yards away on the other side, completely oblivious to this world. And I just wanted to put that out to give people the idea of where we are, or where Dan is tonight, because 100 yards that way is the bar, the corner bar that I sit down and have smoothies, have a beer in a frosted glass. And it's just, the reality of it is just, it beggars belief. The people that are giving support in this, you know, Dan, what you're doing is absolutely amazing, but the people that are supporting it,
brilliant.
It's phenomenal.
Elizabeth Cotton. Sorry, let me just interrupt you on a second, because I'm trying to thank these people, and then I'll go back over to you. Elizabeth Cotton at £19.99. Thank you very much, Elizabeth Cotton.
Thank you.
Paul Gogin. Gogin. Sorry if I mispronounced your name there. Stay safe. Hopefully in 2022, 2020, or late 2021. That's 10 euros there. Thank you very much, Paul. That's absolutely amazing.
We must have broke the K, did we?
I think we'll have broken out. Obviously, I have to work this out once it comes through. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we've broken that now easily.
Somebody just said there, Tricia Slater, the tourist area on the front don't see homeless people. You're right, because if you stand at Cristianos and you're looking out at the ferry and then look to your left, and it's literally we're right under the mountain, aren't we? Under what's that, Guaza Mountain?
No, it is Guaza.
Yeah, because the one next thing after that's Palmar. So it's the furthest left you can possibly be, and they've almost seemed to like. It's definitely not a no-go area. People are walking. You know, you can walk around here. I wouldn't like to walk around here this time of night on my own at all.
You know, once Rick's gone, and are you going to be on your own then, Daniel?
2 seconds is just.
Where's he gone?
He's just trying
to flip it around.
He's eating a biscuit.
Absolutely amazing.
And I'm going to spray some of this because I know I'm going to get bit. I swell up like mad from mosquitoes, so I'm going to spray this onto me now when I go up and sleep up here. You're going to ask me anyway, sorry.
You're going to be on your own then at night, all on your own. It's going to be.
Yeah, and you know what? The guide went away, and he said to me, he whispered, he said to me when I met him last, he said, it's going to be a surprise for you at some stage. I was like, right. And he hasn't mentioned anything about that surprise since. And then he said, if you're woken up in the middle of the night by like something licking your face, it's not your missus. It could be me out walking the dog. I was like, okay. I don't know what he has in store for me, but he knows where I'm sleeping, so hopefully he doesn't do anything. But I'm sleeping on my own anyway, so yeah. That's me rant over. What is it? This stuff rolls.
I've got that song in my head. I sleep with one eye open, gripping my pillow tight.
I'm assuming this stuff just rolls on.
Looks like a roll on, yeah.
Jungle stuff, apparently. I'm hoping that's going to keep the mozzies away, man, because I swell up like a balloon from mozzies. Smells beautiful.
Graham Roby says, hi, Lee. Just to let you know that I have sent £20 direct via PayPal to Daniel. All the very best to you all. Graham Roby, thank you very much.
Thanks a million, mate.
As I say, the PayPal link to Daniel, which is a great way of doing it if you can, is in the description below. That will go straight over to Daniel And I
I'm
think you
checking
get,
now, see what the PayPal's at now. I'm just logging in here.
log into there. Thank you to everyone that's donating. This is an absolutely amazing cause for Happy to Help Tenerife. We did actually raise for this charity when I was over there last time. And Paul Cole again, wow, thank you very much. £20 there from Paul Cole.
Put a little bit in my mouth.
that Paul Cole just donated
Thanks a
£20.
million, Paul. I just ate some of this stuff.
Thank you so much.
Somebody said make sure you do your legs.
We got another €30 there since we came on PayPal from I tell you who. So oh, this stuff is rank. Graham Roby donated £20 there. Yeah, Graham Roby, that's who you just announced, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Thanks very much, Graham.
If I can just interrupt, Lee, I've just picked up a message from somebody called the Persian Princess.
Oh,
she says, thank you everyone for being here and supporting the charity. Especially a big thank you with all my heart to the MacMaster, Rick, the mods, and my love, Daniel. No act of kindness is lost on this planet.
Love you, baby. That's the
Sorry,
boss.
were you talking to me there, Daniel?
Yeah, Lee. Love you, baby. Oh man. So do you want to take a walk with us and go up and have a look at see where we're sleeping? And
I'm worried about this bit.
Are you worried? Don't worry about it. You with me. So
yeah, I think go for it. Show us around.
I need to pick up the cardboard that I found. Hopefully it's not taken earlier from my bed. So I'm gonna put my pack away.
What do the people do? It's a daft question, I guess, but what do the people do that have, they have the belongings like the cardboard, which sounds,
they find a place to stash it.
Right. So they have a stash place to stash it all, yeah.
Yeah. So they normally find a place to stash what they have. And then what I was told was what they do is they go around and they will walk around for a lot of the evening looking for stuff, be it stuff they can sell, be it stuff they can find in the bins, be it food. Like we went to one of the bins and we found like an old amplifier that if it works they can sell it for a few quid and the money will go to the charity. So like we found a jacket, fairly new jacket in the bin. So someone that might be of use, like looking around all the time for different stuff. Unfortunately, one of the saddest things that we found on the way was we found one of the homeless guys who suffers from mental illness, and the guy John and Beverly from Noah's Ark had to disappear for about 10-15 minutes because he was talking about killing himself. So he was in a really, really bad way. So
Beverly's amazing.
Yeah,
she's a beautiful lady.
Yeah,
really, really good soul.
They had to go and sit down with him and calm him down. And a lot of the guys watching the channel, they've all gone and lit candles tonight for the guy. That's the reality. Like that's the reality. There's people, that suffering from mental illness, untreated mental illness, that are out here. I didn't show anyone on the video because I didn't want to break anyone, so I don't want to be putting someone on video that's struggling. But one of the people up here where I've stashed the cardboard nearby, he's living in a tent and it's just literally like a mess around him, and he suffers from mental illness as well. So this is the reality of the part. Look, I love Tenerife, and I understand this is not the nice part of Tenerife, but this is the reality. This is part of some of the reality of people's lives. And while I sell the beautiful part with the excursions and all the trips and all that sort of stuff, it's very easy for me to forget, people who are less fortunate. And this small gesture of what I'm doing tonight, and what everyone is doing tonight of donating, can help a little bit the people who are struggling. You know what I mean? So
you've had another donation here from Amar Joe, £20 there from Amar Joe. AMA GHO Amarjo. Thank you very much for that. That's everything helps. Everything helps. Your donations will all go over to Daniel, which will then go to Happy to Help Tenerife, an amazing charity. And can I just say that I can't say what it was, but I remember you sending me a picture last time that we did this for charity, and all you generous people out there donated. It actually went to, well, I'm not sure what I can say. Do you want to just say it?
Do you want to say what the money went to last time?
Am I here?
Yeah.
So the money went to kids that basically had no clothes, shoes, stuff like that for Christmas. And if you remember, Lee, we got photographs of those kids receiving the shoes, and it was at Christmas. And recently as well, some of the shoes found their way to kids. And for me, that's just a powerful thing for someone to be able to basically, for you guys basically, and all of us together got together and gave some kids some shoes. And that's like, you know, and I seen the joy in their faces, and I received a lot of those messages during Christmas, and you know, something like that makes my day, you know, to see someone, you know, to bring some happiness in someone's life. And so one of the other things is massive for me. I was talking about it with the guys from Happy to Help. To see someone's life change from going from nothing to something is one of the most heartwarming things that I see. I've seen over the last while where people have got help, changed, and turned from someone who didn't want to live anymore, you know, from someone who was dying to mentally and physically, to someone who's you know, changed and experiencing life and wanting to live life. For me, that's an amazing thing. And a lot of these places are the first port of call for someone who's seeking help. Like, I go to 12-step fellowships. I'm not going to talk about, because I can't affiliate myself with anyone because it's part of our tradition. But what I can say is a lot of people that find a way to the meetings that I go to come to places like this first and are guided to those places and get an opportunity to change their lives forever, which is a miracle. When I see someone who's broken spiritually, mentally and physically, as much as I was when I went to my first port of call for recovery, and they change, you know, stick around for a few years, and I see the light of hope in their eyes and the change in their lives. That for me is one of the most powerful things that I've seen in my life ever, you know, to see someone change. Anyways, that's my rant. Lee, you know I can rant for hours. So
Scotsman in Tenerife, well done, Daniel, £10. Tricia Slater, so thank you, Scotsman in Tenerife. Great channel,
Scotsman in Tenerife.
And good luck tomorrow. Good luck tomorrow.
Or tonight, you mean?
No, tomorrow the football, England, Scotland.
Oh, England, Scotland. Come on, Scotland.
Tricia Slater, £9.99. Tricia Slater, thank you very much, Tricia Slater. And then Mrs. S, £5 with hype. Thank you very much, Mrs. S. Thank you there. We've got Living with MS in Tenerife in the house as well. How are you doing, Tim? How's it going? We've got.
I've got my mask off, Tim. I'm sorry. There's no one around, just because, like, I can't. I've got those things to worry about. Good to see you on, Tim. I hope you're good. Big love to you and Christine. We're heading now. We're heading this way now to where, basically, I'll be sleeping tonight. So I'll show you, and we need to try and pick up some cardboard on the way, so because it'll be a little bit of a comfier sleep tonight. There's a couple of mattresses up there where people have slept before, but the mattresses, according to John, he says not a good idea to sleep there because the mattress will be filled with all sorts of, like, rats, mites, all sorts of things. I could wake up with things crawling all over me. So it's not the most appealing.
Getting one last view of where we are. Just for the people that are asking, we are actually Support Cristianos, as you can see. And over there, that's where the nightlife and all the bars are. Most probably still people just enjoying a very nice drink in Cristianos. The ferry is normally around that sort of area there. And then if you look heading towards the airport where the planes come into land, in the furthest corner, that's where you find him.
Yeah. It's going to be up here amongst all the rubble here towards the mountain. So we might actually need that light.
I've got it with you. There, Dan.
Wow. You've just had a donation there. It's not come through on here yet. It's come through on my phone. £100 off Paul Cole.
Oh, thank you very much, my friend.
Paul Cole.
Paul Cole, what a gentleman.
Thank you very much.
Great cause. So we've definitely smashed the 1K tonight, which is absolutely brilliant.
Easily smashed the 1K.
The biggest leprechaun you've ever seen.
This is going to make such a difference. Are you going to show us around then? I'm going to have to go and get a drink, so I'll be back in 1 second. I'm going to let you guys.
We're heading up to where it's a bit of a walk, but we're going to go up and see. First things first, we're going to see if we can get that cardboard, because I wouldn't mind having it to sleep on. You know what I mean? So
show everybody around, and you can. So if you don't,
you
don't hear me talking.
Yeah, we're actually now leaving the walkway, and we're now actually onto the barranca style, onto the dirt track.
Yeah,
cutting through now. It's just man-made paths. And Dan's got I brought a torch down, actually, luckily, and I'm glad we did.
Sorry, Simon Woodings. Great cause. Homelessness can happen to anyone at any time. £5. Simon, thank you very much. You're absolutely amazing.
Right, Dan, Mac's just gone for a drink, so it's down to yourselves or ourselves.
Okay, super. So what I used to run here all the time.
You put it on yourself, Dan, as well, because it's easier to see.
Oh, yeah. I used to run here all the time, guys. It's a bit hard to see. But I used to run here all the time when I used to run a lot.
Put that on yourself. I've got listening.
But it's a bit. Oh yeah, okay. So when it's a bit, it's a bit different walking here. I was walking here, and you know what I was thinking to myself? I was thinking, it's amazing how, a place in the sun, when it gets dark, changes. The whole atmosphere changes. You know what I mean? It's like, it's like okay. So what comes out when the lights go down?
Yeah.
The place that felt safe before becomes a different animal. And I'm thinking to myself, right? Okay. So, and I'm looking around. I was walking along here. And I was thinking to myself, well, where am I going to sleep? And I'm thinking, well, do I sleep completely out in the light? Likelihood is I'm quite an obvious target if I'm asleep on a bench.
Yeah.
For mugging or getting, not that I don't think I'll be one of the worst.
But there'll be chances and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll be one of the worst targets if someone did want to attack me. I kind of know how to defend myself. So
Dan, I missed the live earlier on that you were doing, but I watch on catch up. Is there a sort of code amongst the homeless between each other when it comes to the belongings, or when it comes to?
I don't think so.
Respect for each other, when sleeping.
I assume like anything. If you're friends, yeah. But from what I gather, it's like there's different groups, and there seems to be like when I was begging, I was told to go. Like from John, he said, "Look, we got to go because this guy's telling him, this could kick off because you're in his place." So we didn't want problems,
Yeah.
So I don't know enough yet, but like that. I got the opinion it wasn't really what people wanted me there. Like
I just want to say something now. If we just stop here, we're back onto the main road, and for those of you who know Costa Cristianos, we're outside the Paloma Beach. That's where we are.
Yeah.
Now I was actually for work. I was down here about a week ago, and this very spot where we stood.
Yeah.
It was is it Santa Cruz? The Red Cross.
Yeah.
They were here giving out the COVID injections to the homeless here a week ago.
Wow.
And there's a queue about 8 people here doing it, and it was literally at this spot where you're at now.
Sorry, I'm back. Derek Manning, £4.99. Thank you, Derek Manning.
So I was searching through these bins a bit earlier. We actually found some fruit in here which we left out. It seems to be gone. Those bins. So
keep on yourself to the light, Dan.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we found. I think it was here. No, maybe the other bins. Yeah. So we were looking through bins like that, lifting up, seeing what we could get in there. So these bins here. You can have a look here. You see what's in them, Lee. You can get a smell of what's in here. So you're looking through that, opening bags. You know what I mean? Looking to get food, but you can get it. I have my hands in there looking for food. So, and that's just, that's a normal night for people, yeah, and it just, and all I could find mainly was just mushed up, junk,
That'll clip over the camera, because it clips like this.
Do you want to put it on there?
Where's your camera on there?
It's here.
Yeah, so if I put that over like that.
Yeah.
Is that you?
Go down.
Like that?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Is that all right, Lee? Can you guys see that? I'm trying to put nice gimbal, isn't it?
The gimbal won't.
So just keep it that way to hold it. That's all. Just keep it on yourself then.
Oh, could you clip it on? No. Okay. I'll just hold it here. Yeah. So over here. Okay. So over here, I've stashed. We need to be quiet here because this is where the guy I was saying today.
What's that?
We need to keep quiet here because just over here is where the guy that is sitting in front of us. Yeah, a bit mad.
Okay.
Don't grab the board.
Do I come with you?
Yeah, come with me, but we have to be quiet. Don't point the camera over towards.
Okay.
Because like obviously I don't want to. No. This is a lot of people living in cars.
You've got people, I don't know if you can hear this, Lee, but there's a lot of people living in cars here. I've actually returned the corner and now all of a sudden we're faced with a load of caravanettes. By people obviously just living in the caravanettes. It's obviously the street that they use. Most of it.
In a tent.
Okay.
Yeah. Over here, guys, is the guy who's tent. I don't want to wake him or point it at him.
Okay.
Seems like a nice pub.
This is a bit like Tenerife on the sleep here.
I hope my cardboard's still there.
Dan's whispering, just hoping that his cardboard's still there for him, so he's got something to sleep on tonight.
Yeah.
And it looks like it is.
Tent, but don't point there.
Okay. So what you don't see is there's a fence, and 30 yards in front of Daniel at the moment is a tent, and somebody's actually living in the tent on the wasteland. And that's why Dan says, so he's got his cardboard. Do you want me to hold the light for you, Dan, or anything?
Hold the light there.
Yeah. There you go.
You can be the light. You can be the light camera.
So he's getting all his gear together now. He's getting the cardboard as well. Where did you find the cardboard, Dan?
In one of the bins, in the cardboard bins.
Cardboard bins.
Looks like someone's old TV boxes.
Old TV boxes.
So we'll go down here because it's up that direction where we're.
Okay.
So we're going. We should have a bit of light in the.
So this is what people do, Dan. They'll just store stuff and then leave, and then come back and collect it later on at night.
Where they sleep, obviously. I'm guessing like they carry their important belongings with them, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's you know, if you're, you know, whatever it is, not that you'd have a lot, you know.
It's just weird how all of a sudden we've just come off the normal path, and all of a sudden the volume just drops, even your voice and everything, you know.
It's quite actually beautiful down here, this spot. But I was sitting down there on my own for a while, and I was conscious that I had a phone on my hand, 2 phones in my hand, you know, stuff.
You've got monetary value.
Yeah, monetary value, and I had my back to here.
And
I was just thinking to myself, like, if someone did
fight easily,
among me, they just have to hit me in the back of the head because I can't see what's so. I don't think it would happen. Maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't. But I was conscious of that, and I'm conscious of going up here with monetary value. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have, in fairness, Happy to Help, given me a key and a password to a safe space to go to if anything bad happens.
Get too much.
Yeah, I don't think anything's going to happen.
David, David, I'm just going to interrupt. David Butler, £5.49, fair play to Daniel. Not just raising donations, but raising awareness of something that we have not experienced, but only because we have been lucky. David Butler, thank you very much.
Thanks, David.
Absolutely
Thanks, David.
amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, so you've got to, like, the reality is, imagine, like, you just got to picture yourself. Imagine, like, you spend a whole day, right? You're out begging. You've got feck all food. Excuse the language. Sorry. You've got not a lot of food. I think feck's all right though. It's
the Irish word. I learned it. I learned it on your Sunday smoothie, Dan. It's fine.
Sorry, I didn't say that one. You said something else, but I was on your live. Yeah, and you're feeling dejected. You've been sitting outside there, people looking down on you, and now you're going with a cardboard box and a sleeping bag to sleep out in the middle of nowhere. Like, you know what I mean? Imagine yourself in that position right now. How not good that feels. Like, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to do while I'm doing this. Is not just kind of think, well, I only have to get through the night. I'm trying to think, well, how would I feel in the situation?
Yeah.
You know, like, what would it be like for me if I was in this situation right now for reality? Like, you know, just going up here and just like, this is like, I don't have a home, like, you know? So,
Jackie Underhill, thank you very much. £10.
thank you very much.
Nice one, Jackie.
And like possibly having to look for cardboard on a regular basis, you know?
Yeah.
For somewhere to sleep on. So, like, and not forgetting, like, I'm talking about here, like Tenerife, you know? Would you think about people like that are in the UK or Ireland right now? You know, I've got the luxury of the warmth.
Yeah.
So realistically, I could probably get away without even a sleeping bag.
I actually thought then about the cardboard. I thought, well, you know, luckily the cardboard over here is going to be dry. But imagine elsewhere.
Yeah, imagine like you're putting a piece of cardboard on, it's sopping wet. Your clothes are sopping wet, and you're like trying to get a dry place so you can sleep for the night.
You're actually struggling carrying it because of the weight of cardboard on your fingers.
Cardboard, yeah, my fingers. I actually smashed one of my fingers boxing. It's killing me. But yeah, I mean, in fairness, like, it is quite a nice setting here. But like, what I didn't realize, I'm going to show you when we get up here. There's like a load of like shacks all up this part. Where a lot of addicts live, and I was told don't go there.
Yeah,
it's dangerous, like really dangerous. A lot of problems there. You know what I mean? You just don't go up there.
We are literally coming to the end of Cristianos. I've never ever been down this way.
No?
No.
I've done hikes up here in the middle of the day with different feeling at night time, you know?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, so like you've got a few people living here in caravans.
There's a lot of caravans down here. There's a lot of mobile homes.
Yeah. I shouldn't switch to this.
Yeah.
That's better. Yeah, so you've got to go out of the mountain there in front of you.
Yeah, I can't see a thing.
Look, can you not see?
Oh, it's massive. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's like an abyss.
Cool, no?
You guys won't be able to pick that up in front of us, but it is literally just Guaza Mountain. That's the next thing behind that is Palmar.
How's Lee there? You all right, Lee? You're very quiet.
I'm Lee. Do you know what? I think rather than watch me in an office, I'm leaving it all to you tonight. I'm just going to say thank you to Derek Manning there, who just donated £4.99. Thank you, Derek Manning. Thank you very much. If I was there, Daniel, I would have actually done it with you.
Would you?
100%.
Good man. I'm not. I wouldn't be cuddling up to you, just so you know.
I'd have been cuddling up to the roaches.
I'll tell you what, if I was staying out with him, I'll be cuddling up to Dan for protection. This is very dark out here. I've literally just now, the little torch that I brought with us is gone already, so I've put my phone on. If I turn the phone off, give you an idea, it's just under the light at the moment. We're just to the left, we've got street lights. To the right, it's pitch black.
I'm trying to keep quiet as I'm talking to people.
We've got New Zealand joining us. Hello. I can see you actually on my phone because I'm not playing it through what I'm streaming on here. Yeah, it looks really daunting just walking around when it gets later at night and dark. It's
Lee, it's the amount of motorhomes that are just here. Not that people are living in them. You can tell they're just living here. The police have left this area alone. Obviously, just saying, well, we're allowing you to park there. So if one's parked there, then maybe 30 or 40's parked there. But there's also cars parked here where people living in the cars. I've seen that, and that's the reason why the voice went down, because you walk past out of respect. It's their home, isn't it?
Yeah, you don't want to be away.
You know what I mean?
And
but now we've just passed them. The motorhomes have disappeared. Now there's a sparse few cars, and I can see the pavement. We're going uphill, and the pavement's carrying on for maybe another 100 meters up there. There's a sheer drop off the pavement to the right of me of about 12 foot. Literally nothing to stop it happening.
Jeez. Derek
meantime,
Walker, thank you very much. Sorry, I'm trying to catch the.
No.
Derek Walker, thank you very much. £10 there. That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you for that. Back over to Tenerife again. Back to you, Rick.
It's like you're walking to the end of Tenerife. That's the only way I can explain it. You just the holiday homes and everything like that, they're all gone. There's the left-hand side of the street. There's still apartment complexes and there's still blocks. I'll give you a bit of a look over there. It is, people, nice cars over there, people working, most probably.
Yeah.
But the way you're heading, Dan,
Yeah.
where on earth?
I'm going to point in a minute where basically the area you don't go, which is where I've been told not to go, which I didn't even know existed until tonight. But like a lot of addicts up there, actually over there, so like a shanty area.
Well, over to the left.
Yeah, like we go around the corner and look directly over there.
There's a shanty town.
Like it's like a kind of like little shacks. People living there, addicts. Like, I've been told that that's just not a safe place to go, very dangerous, and don't go up there. So where we're going is up there.
We're going up to the right?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
We're just going straight into the mountains, like. We're going into the base of Glasgow Mountain by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Mick Dundee just said he's Daniel heading to Abadis to Kip, because I know that some people do.
Yeah.
I'm moving back to Abadis.
Anne-Marie Elton, thank you, Anne. We've got £5.49 from Anne-Marie Elton, who says,
donated earlier on as well.
God bless Anne.
She said, "You are a great ambassador for your country, Daniel. We admire you so much for what you were doing for these poor people in Tenerife. Total respect." And then you got some, I think, Irish emojis there and some love hearts. Thank you, Anne. That's very generous. Thank you very much.
Now I can see I'm worried here because the pavement's now about 20 hours. Oh, now we're going off the pavement. I was going to say the pavement's now ending and now we're going left. Now, hang on, Dan, because I'm going to put some light on you because we're going into the wilderness here, Lee. 2 seconds. Right.
Where are you at? Well, I can't get my words out. Where are you actually heading for?
Dan, where are you heading for?
There's a lot of terraces here that are like, there's a spot up here that's hidden that like you shouldn't be able to see me from different locations, so it's a bit safer. But it's like
bit sunken.
Yeah, it's a bit sunken.
Looking around at the area, it looks like it's been an old farm or something like that, because the brick walls are in the branches have been built, so it looks like they've built levels already, and it's obviously been abandoned. And then since there, people have, like, the homeless people decided to took over and found it a safe safe haven for them, really, I suppose.
What are we going to see this? Don't get any of them. They're big thorns. Look at these. You wouldn't want to get one of them stuck in your.
But look, then the next thing behind you is there's just a drop. It's just like there's the path. Crikey. Right. Okay.
I think I've gone right over there.
Now, imagine doing this without mobile phones or the use of lights.
Oh. What you have here, right? You can carry on up here. You can see someone at some stage slept there.
Yeah, you can't pick it up on the camera, but there's a mattress straight away on the first level that we've come to. There's a mattress there, which means someone's lived on there and slept on that. The easiest way to try and explain this is there's walls. You got to try and imagine a giant staircase, because that's what it looks like. It's just levels going up and up and up.
Ali Bennett, thank you very much. Much respect to you, Daniel, for doing this. Ali Bennett, thank you very much. Also, guys, turn your phone horizontal, hide the chat for a second, and smash that thumbs up. It pushes it out to YouTube for a great cause that Daniel is doing here, guys. And it doesn't cost you a penny. That just smash that thumbs up. And if you want to donate, there is a PayPal link in the description below, and that all goes over then to Daniel there. And there's also, obviously, you can donate through YouTube here as well, but I think YouTube do take a percentage of that. But there is a PayPal link. I've updated the description, it is in there. And if you're watching on catch up, there is a PayPal link in the description down below. Back over to you guys over on the island of Tenerife.
Okay, so over there, over in that area there, just over past those lights in that area, there's like an area where you don't go, like it's all like people using needles and stuff like that. So it's supposed to be.
It's just like a black abyss I can see.
Place to go, like. So what we're going up here now is we're going to find a spot a little bit up here that's kind of hidden, it's very can't be seen. So we have.
There is actually, and it's a worn out path. So people have actually trod this.
Yeah, there's two people in section 4. You can see the mattresses up there earlier on.
I'm trying to keep up with them here.
People,
here tonight.
yeah, I think there's a mattress on there. Oh, no, there is down here. You see on the way up. There was the next one, but someone being robbing bags and hiding up here.
So yeah, I don't know if you caught that, Lee. You said there's one of the levels up here. There's evidence of somebody that's been robbing handbags.
No bags.
Just
like you know,
Robbing handbags up there.
no, robbing travel bags, like just robbing bags and then storing them up here. And we are going up here, like.
You're going really a long way up there. We've got James Deitch. Take respect, guys. Thank you for raising awareness. Stay safe. Sorry if I've not pronounced your name right there. We've got Kevin Martin Piziora. Kev, the TV engineer, £5. Thank you very much. That's absolutely amazing.
I'm going the wrong way here.
Derek Manning, £4.99. Thank you, Derek.
Yeah. Sorry guys, I know it's a bit dark. I'll try to get the torch on him. Oh, how are we doing?
Down here. Watch out for these man.
Thorny cactus.
Yeah.
It's definitely an old farm. The way the walls have been done, you can see just from here, just 2 seconds, Dan. I'll just go this way. You can see the brickwork that goes all the way along. So it's just like the sort of place that I'd most probably bring my dog. You don't realise. How are you getting on?
Right on this. Oh, that's great.
Oh, so that's the sunken level.
Yeah, in here.
Yeah. So there's like a level. He's got Netflix, Lee. Don't worry about him tonight. There's a sunken level down here. Is this as far as we're going, Dan? Because Shelley's worried, believe it or not. Shelley's like that. She's worried, eh? Shelley says, don't worry about him, with Dan. So he's got to get his bed down here. And it is literally just a step back down. So almost if we're going, it's like as I said before, a giant staircase. But just imagine this staircase hasn't, the floorboards have gone. It's just a little bit lowered instead. So he's got 1.5 meters below eye view, really. I'll give you a bit of an idea of what I mean. Is this where you're staying, buddy? So I'll give you a bit of an idea. There's the wall. There's Los Cristianos. So it's almost like he's got himself behind the wall.
You're standing on my bed.
I'm standing on your bed, man.
So,
okay. We've got Rob Murphy, €10. Well done,
Thanks,
Daniel.
Rob.
So many people at home here and in Tenerife
You've got
who
that in
are
top,
so
so
much
keep
worse
it
off
together.
than
Yeah.
us.
We're
Stay
gonna gimbal
safe.
it now.
That's
show this.
Rob and Yvonne. Rob and Yvonne, thank you very much. And Ray Duffy as well, £5.
Let's see if we're just going to try and turn a light on here for as well. See if we get. I can't see it. I know it's a bit dark, guys. We're just trying to see if we can get a light on here for it as well. Don't know. No, it's not working. No, it didn't work for him.
No, it didn't work.
Okay.
So we use this. But this is just so people can see.
We'll get my torch on as well.
What is that for?
That's air conditioner.
All right, so
Inverter air
I've
conditioner.
got my own air conditioning unit here.
You got your own air conditioned bed, man.
Let's see what it's like. Cardboard doesn't really help a whole lot, to be honest.
No.
Probably just a little insulation. Oh, here's a stash point. Now, hopefully we come back to this all here.
So you're leaving your stuff here?
I'm gonna leave the cardboard here.
Uh-huh.
Not carrying that back down. Can anyone can you see me all right now, Lee?
Yeah, I'm watching you on my phone here. So you found a stash point for the cardboard now. It's a little bit behind on here because I'm watching it on my phone there. Because it's on streaming.
I found a stash point for the cardboard.
There's nobody else in here tonight.
Have a little stroll.
You're just going off to have a bit of a wander around just to see what its surroundings are like. And that's it. I've actually got a light directed at him, Lee. That's how dark it is tonight.
Is that where he's sleeping? Then I can see him on.
This is where he's sleeping tonight.
You can see here.
We can see the top of how far from Cristiano's.
Wow, you walked all that way.
Yeah. And there's the bed.
Yeah.
As I said, the only way to explain it, as I said before, is like the giant steps, because it's made out, the stones have already been set in place. So over the wall, you've got Cristiano's, and that wall's about 2 meters wide, so it's been heavily made. And then there's another level below, isn't there?
Yeah.
But this level here seems to be an ideal level because it's sheltered away from everybody to stop people
seeing me.
Stop people seeing him.
So
we've got Sandra Rothwell Murphy, €21.99. Stay safe, Daniel. Fair play to you, Mark and Sandra. Thank you very much.
Very good. I'm just trying to think. We go back to what time is it now?
It's now 11:30.
11:30.
Mm-hmm.
So we walk back down. What's the charge like on my phone?
I can't see on your phone, buddy. I'll let you take over the phone. Just a minute to get the gimbal for yourself. You got it?
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's where we're sleeping there.
Jeez.
I'm gonna have a look now and see what my battery's like. Because luckily enough, there's a place nearby here I can charge the battery. So I might go back down, and I do have a power pack here though, so that might actually do it. So I might not actually need it. I've got enough power on the gimbal, and the phone for the reception is good enough.
Are you going to vlog this through the night, Daniel? While you
I think I'm going to do another live later on.
But
I'm not sure anyone's going to watch it. Like,
but I think what would, as you're going through the night, if you do some videos of yourself through the night and create a vlog for this for tomorrow, because I think everybody, including myself, is going to be absolutely fascinated how you're going to get on through the night.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of hassle. Like, I was thinking maybe just go live. And if anyone wants to log on later on, they can log on and they can watch it on catch up. So at least I don't feel as on my own here. I can be chatting to people. So, Lee, did you want to ask any questions or anything like that?
How many homeless people are there on the island of Tenerife?
Just 1 second. I'm going to flip this around because I've managed to set up this in
El
such a way.
Cid, thank you very much. Moderately moderating, supporting the support. El Cid, thank you very much. That's from El Cid. Daniel?
Thanks very much, El Cid.
Hey, El Cid.
Okay, so you can see me now. So what I was told tonight was there's about 800 people in the south of Tenerife that are homeless.
800?
From Stephanie from Happy to Help and Beverly have both told me that there's about 800 people that are homeless in the south of Tenerife at the moment, at present, and that's growing because of the lack of tourism and stuff here, you know. It's a beautiful evening here. I don't know whether I particularly like the place I'm sleeping tonight, but it's
Under the stars.
under the stars. Yeah. It doesn't smell too bad here, to be honest with you.
What happens if any of them need medical assistance?
That's a good question. I don't actually know the answer to that. I assume they can go to any of the charities and seek medical assistance. I'd have to find that out, but certainly I can find that out, no problem at all. I don't know. It's a good question, Lee.
Be interesting if you could find that out from Happy to Help, and then maybe mention that. Maybe mention that on your vlogs or your live.
I'm going live. I'm going live tomorrow at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the morning when I'm finished with Stephanie. We're gonna have coffee in the Apollo Center tomorrow at the end, and I can ask her then that question, like what happens if someone needs medical assistance. But I assume, like anything, they will be looked after by the
Red Cross.
The Red Cross. I know that the police do bring people to Happy to Help, you know.
That'd be quite interesting to find that one out. Keith Owen, thank you very much. £5 there. Great job you're doing to raise awareness, guys. Please hit that thumbs up. We've got, I think, 328 thumbs up. Just hold your phone portrait, hide the chat for a second, and just smash that thumbs up. And if you're watching on catch up as well, please hit the thumbs up. And if you do want to donate, there is a PayPal link in the description for that will go to Happy to Help Tenerife. This is a great cause that Daniel's doing, sleeping rough on out there in Tenerife, and it is a little daunting. I'm going to ask you one question. Obviously, we all know you are. I'd say you're a pretty tough guy, but even though you are a pretty tough guy, are you still a little bit worried about sleeping alone out there on your own?
You know what it is? I'm not actually worried about someone coming to me here, like when I'm awake. I'd be more worried about falling asleep and someone getting me when I'm asleep. Not that they do anything, but just the fact that, you know, you're asleep, you don't really have your defense mechanisms like alert. Like if someone came to me here, I'd fairly much, you know, take my chances of being able to outrun them, because that's the first thing I would do before engaging with anyone, is I just say, look at that Tweety bird and run. Look, Tweety bird. And then leg it. But when
you'd hear them coming.
Yeah,
it's silence up here.
Yeah, I would hope I would hear them. So, but I'm guessing I'm not going to get much sleep tonight, because, like as you said, hush, little baby, don't say a word. Never mind as you heard. Is it that one? Sleep with one eye open.
I sleep with one eye gripping my pillow tight.
Exit night. Or exit light, enter night, isn't it? The other way around. Yeah. Exit light. Yeah. So
Casino actually says, don't the government look after people out there at all?
Not a whole lot.
It's when people fall off the system, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's when you fall off the system, fall off the grid, and fall off the paperwork. You know, when the paperwork trail disappears, and then they've got nothing else, and the passports run out, or then, you know, they don't have a bank account, they don't have, you know, that's what happens over here. There's a lot of people on the island. I know somebody who's on the island for over 25 years, and, you know, they never even had a bank account over here. And then when that happened, you know, when, you know, the situation happened, they were absolutely screwed. They had no idea what to do. And that's somebody who's been here for 20 years, who's quite successful, who was here for 20 years as well. You know, and it's just, it's incredible. It really is. What you're doing tonight is just, it's phenomenal.
We've had a couple more donations. Paul Scarth, admire your passion and determination, Daniel. Your heart is truly in the right place. Paul Scarth, thank you very much there. We've also got Braden White, who says it's got £2. What is the temperature?
I'm going to tell you right now. I'm not going to tell you the temperature, because I have my hand in bins. So I'm not going to put my finger in my mouth and go 28. but it is 28 all day.
2 seconds, 2 seconds.
Every day.
Oh. What does that say? I don't know. I'm an amateur. What does that say?
Will it get Kev the TV engineer says, will it get cold out there tonight?
Not at this
No.
time of the year. It's probably going to stay warm. I've got a sleeping bag anyways. To be honest with you, I can't see myself sleeping a whole lot tonight. Like, I am genuinely, I don't like sleeping. Like, I'm one of those guys, right, that if I go into a restaurant, I'll sit in the corner where I can scope what's coming in and out of anywhere. Like, I don't know what it is to have a defense mechanism. So for me to sleep here, with the kind of, like, to fall asleep is going to be quite hard because I know that, you know, I'm on my own.
Andy K says, great cause, guy, $4.99. Great cause, guys. Get the air conditioning company
Thanks
on
very
the
much.
cardboard mattress to also sponsor tonight and give them free advertising now.
That's a good point. I don't know if I could recall them in, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to do a flick around here on the screen, and you can see in the distance, like, the contrast to where we are versus, you know, the places that all you guys know in Tenerife.
Holiday makers are.
You know, that's the holiday makers down there, yeah. So, you know, we're literally looking across a wall. You can see the wall here, yeah, and you're looking out across, and it's like two different worlds, isn't it?
It's bizarre.
It's just
Absolutely
two
bizarre.
different worlds here, you know. We're right here, in you know, basically like a. Actually, if you stay quiet now, we'll all stay quiet for a sec, yeah. Is it locked on us, yeah? Lee,
Yeah. It's on you, yeah.
so we're just gonna all go quiet for a sec. Interesting, no?
Jeez.
This is where I'm sleeping tonight, so it's gonna be interesting. At least I can hear if anything's coming. That's a good thing. So I'm gonna flick this back around. Yeah, so that's where we are right now. And for anyone who's just joined, I'll give you a look at where, you know, to give you an idea of where I am going to sleep. It's basically, oh no, it's pointed at me, so you're not going to see that.
Marie Alty, thank you very much. You're a very brave and true gentleman. £3. Thank you, Marie. How much has been raised so far? We're going to have to tot it all up, and Daniel will do at the end.
Well over €1,000, basically.
Well over €1,000 easily. So it will all be totted up, and Daniel will probably do a live or a video on that one as well.
So if we go, this is where I'm sleeping tonight. You can go, you can see kind of where we came down, I think. Can you see that? That's where we came down here. Into this area here and up and then out to, yeah. It's kind of like a little, it's almost like a walled in kind of drop. And that's the place where I'm sleeping there.
Jeez, man.
Just here.
Will there be any roaches?
Probably, yeah, but they're good protein, I hear.
I'm going to sign up by myself.
Yeah, but it's only for one night. Like, imagine all the people that are sleeping here permanently. You know, it's not a whole lot, really, to be honest with you. The night will go very fast. But I was going to say something there now. Yeah, what time were you?
We are at 20 to 12.
20 to 12. So I'm going to walk right down because I know you'll need me to hold his hand.
Shelley wants you to walk me down.
Just out of interest, like, if I'm walking him down,
and then you're walking. Both thing, not mine.
This is true. So I'm gonna Shelley, don't worry, I will. I never thought of doing anything but walking him back. So I am a black belt in origami, so he should be safe. I'm just gonna find my bag because I don't want to leave anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave the cardboard here.
Guys, I just want to say it's an absolutely unbelievable, commendable thing that Dan's doing tonight, and it's the reality is just for somebody who's I've been on this island since I was 16, and the reality of this place is just like, yeah, this isn't Tenerife. This is just nowhere. It's ridiculous, and you know, people are doing this, and he's highlighting this, and for everybody that's watched it, everybody that's shared it, everybody that's thumbed up to it, fantastic, thank you. Everybody that's donated to it, it's just, you know, you don't realize what you've actually done to the people over here. I mean, if you've given £3 or a £5 something, anything like that, that £3 goes directly to Happy2Help. It goes directly to Noah's Ark. I know Beverly myself from Noah's Ark, and it's just like, she is so hands-on, it's crazy. And Stephanie, what they do, sorry mate.
Oh,
So thank you very, very much. Thank you so much for everybody that's done it. This is the part where I leave him, and this is the part now where he's gone, he's on his own. And I will meet you in the morning.
You're coming down in the morning.
I'll come back in the morning, see how you get on with it.
Down around, I think, 7 o'clock.
Okay, we'll arrange.
I don't think I'm going to sleep past 6. I struggle sleeping past 6 in a comfortable bed with Sahara, like, let alone trying to sleep till 6 here. We'll take a walk down, will we?
If any of you want to put any comments below once it's all finished to give him support, something for him to read later on in the middle of the night just to keep him going, please do. Just feel free to put the comments in. I'll be getting back and I'll be commenting as well.
I'm probably going to go live anyways later on in an hour or two.
I've got to tell you, I don't know how you're going to sleep. I'm absolutely shattered. And if I'd go to sleep on cardboard, I wouldn't be able to sleep.
You know, I don't like it up here, I'll be honest with you. But I'm gonna probably won't sleep, to be honest with you. I'm gonna figure out. I'm not sure I like this place that much, to be honest with you.
No.
It's like I like to be backed into a corner. Because it means there's only 2 ways of approach. Like if like anytime, like it's one of the things that I always know, if you're going to be attacked by anything, you need to be in like a corner, because it can only attack you from a 90-degree angle. I guess they could attack me from above, but I don't think anyone will.
It's a long drop down there.
Yeah, but like a corner like that, and have a look over here.
And with that, how quick was that walking into the darkness then? How quick was that, Lee, just walking into the darkness there? Within like the space of 2 meters, he's gone.
He's gone.
My light is still on him, by the way. My light is still.
I can just see it now. Actually, I'm a little bit behind on the phone, and he literally just goes, just gone. It's pitch black. Oh, then now I can see you.
Yeah.
Is it a scone or is it scone or is it a scone?
Right, walk me back down.
Yeah, I'm walking back down. So what we're gonna do? Are you gonna carry the?
Yeah, I'll carry
the gimbal, yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no worries.
Cool.
2 seconds. I think what we'll do, Lee, if it's all right with you, is we'll walk down, turn the camera around to face you, Dan.
Yeah.
And then 2 seconds, guys. Let me just spin the camera. We're going to walk back down, and I think most probably I'm going to leave you in the hands of Dan then, because it's his challenge. It's been underway, but it's just.
I can tell you right now, I'm going to put off coming back up here until I'm actually really tired.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, mods, if you've got to go to bed, I can take over here. I've got the keyboard, so I know it's getting really late. I'm absolutely shattered myself.
Are you still there?
I'm still here.
Don't go to bed yet, Lee. The last thing you want to do is fall into these bad boys. Look at these.
Look at this, man.
Imagine one of those in your bum. Brings a whole new meaning to the word prayer.
Oh man.
They're all over here like
they're just everywhere, man. They're everywhere.
After a skinful, you know about it.
He says if he came up here after a skinful and he fell in one of them, you'd know about it, that's for sure. We're literally 200 meters away from the main road again, back on the road. It is a makeshift track, that's been well worn, but it's not nowhere near path. So I'm not actually looking at the phone. I'm actually looking at the floor with the light on there.
All right.
Yeah, I'm fine. But a meter to the, holy crap! A meter to the right of me is about a 40-foot drop because the wall.
Don't want to drop down there, lad.
No, the wall just ends.
By the way, don't do this at home, kids.
So just concentrating on the ascent, really. Oh, there's a path that gets better, a little bit better. Is he still in shot? He's still in shot. Yes. I'll tell you now, I don't think that street will come soon enough for me, Lee. Yeah, sorry. I don't think it'll come soon enough for me, Lee, to be honest with you. I think it's the street. I don't think that street will come soon enough. It's a commendable thing that this that you're doing here, Dan.
No, I feel more open.
Say that a bit louder.
I feel more comfortable breathing more out here, like in the light. But maybe
yeah. You see, that's the thing. That, you know, what would you do? I mean, the choice is, what would you do? Would you sleep under street lamps on a bench?
Ask everyone.
Yeah, what would you put it in the comments? What would you do? Would you sleep under a street light, on a bench? It's a quiet street. It's not the main road, so you can see there's no cars coming past. Or would you do what, I suppose the guide has suggested you do, and that is then, go to right off the beaten track, right out of the way, almost like only into the wilderness, really, because it is within 300 meters. You're in the wilderness over here, and then bunker down there. It's which would you prefer? I think personally, I've got to say street, Dan. I think I've got to say street, man. But then would you get mugged? Yeah. But then would you have protection of people walking past as well? It's just like, what a dilemma. What would you do, Lee?
Under the street lamps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't want to be in the dark.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I'm gearing towards that.
Tim said in a shop doorway. That's
shop doorway.
Yeah, that's a good, because you can only get somebody coming at you from one angle there. Elizabeth Cotton. Elizabeth Cotton said $4.99. Thanks, Elizabeth. Said Rick, stay with him.
Oh, you know what it is?
That's a no.
Well, no, that's definitely a no, and the reason why it's a no is because it's not my thing. This is Dan, what he's wanting to do and wanting to show and to highlight, and it's not. I can take this torch, turn this torch off now, thank God. And plus, I don't think Shelley will let me, Lee. So he's now thinking what the plan would be, is where to go.
It's crazy, isn't it? Alan Fraser, thank you very much there. $9.99. Thank you, Alan.
What are people suggesting?
What are people suggesting, Lee?
Do you know what? Let me see if I can do a poll on here.
Should I sleep like somewhere like here? I mean, on cardboard, I'm not going back to it.
No. But it's like, would you sleep there? I mean, it's not a dog crap. You wouldn't sleep there, like.
But like, I just like where they put me is very close to that place that they're on about, and I don't like that idea. I mean, I could sleep against like a wall or something here,
Yeah.
Or somewhere in a corner where at least I have the ability to defend myself. You know what I mean? Somewhere along here, no.
But then would you get moved on?
By who?
Well, if the police come along, we're going to move you. I don't know.
Yeah. Definitely a street door wouldn't work.
There's a garage entrance over there, isn't there?
Huh?
You see the garage entrance over
there? Yeah. Getting a stare at here, like, well, I suppose it can help you got a camera pointed at me.
No, true.
No.
It's the weirdest thing, Lee. There's a guy walking his dog. We didn't even see the dog at first. He just stops and stares because the dog was doing his business. And you just look and you go, why is he staring? Is he staring because he's like wants to take his chance, or is he staring just and he's saying, oh thank goodness, he's just walking his dog. But your brain just flicks into the other, you know, mode. And not just another mode. Another mode. Yeah.
That's like it. At least.
Yeah.
I like that spot.
So now Daniel's just looking around for different spots to find, because the issue that he had was up there, because it was such a, you come down into that area and it was such a wide open space, and he's like, well, he couldn't put his back into a corner. So now he's having a look to see, because he likes the idea there's a bit of light. So he's just dropped down. Go back up a little bit, see it. I'll try and keep up with him. I'm staying on the pavement. I can see what you mean. It's like a little alcove, isn't it?
Got quite a few votes on the poll here.
Yeah.
So far, got a little poll going there, guys. If you want to add to it, so far, 84 votes in a minute, and 27% say in the somewhere dark in the wilderness, and under a street light is 73%.
73% under a street light. Yeah. Do you know what it is? Could you not get some of them palm branches and just like create it? I'll stay for a minute. Yeah, no worries.
Happy we're not up there.
Oh man, that was just like, oof, no. So the old palm trees leaves, when they fall off, they just literally wither, dry up, and just die really. But they're still around. So he's got a load here, and he's found an alcove now, which is, yeah, how do you say it? It's another wall, but the wall changes direction, so it's like an L shape that he can actually get himself into the corner. And it's big enough to fit him in. It's on a, well, it is though. That's the thing, is to look at, isn't it? It's to see. But you can see now there's like with the light. I'm not using a torch on him now, because the closest, there's a big open street light just a little bit further away, so it's giving him the light that he's looking for, you know.
Oh, can you give a shout out to a guy called Thomas who let me charge his phone?
Massive shout out to a guy called Thomas who let him charge his phones up in the garage. Thomas, if you're watching, thank you very much. It looks like Daniel might have found his bed for the night. What do you think?
I'm just seeing it a little bit further behind here. It's a bit of a delay on the phone when I'm watching it. Gosh, man, it'd be morning by the time he's in bed. It'd be shattered in the morning.
Well, you know, I think what they call it's one of those, they call it a doer-upper.
A doer-upper.
There you have your bed when you come over to Tenerife.
Yeah, we sort out when you get over.
Hey, I'm up for it. I'll do it when I come over.
Lee's just agreed to do it when he comes over, Dan.
He's going to do it.
This is what he says. He's laughing very nervously now. I preferred my answer of no.
It looks better than that hotel I stayed at, just up Cardiac Hill.
It looks better than the hotel he stayed at Cardiac Hill. So he's getting himself sorted now. I think you've made your decision. You're definitely staying there, aren't you? He feels a lot more comfortable there. I can't even get down to it, not when I'm holding the gimbal and holding the phone as well. Come down that way. 2 seconds. I'll see if we can have a look at it. Back off the. I actually prefer pavements. I'm more of a pavement kind of guy, rather than this old off-road trekking that he's doing. See if you get. There we go. So you can see the walkway to it. It is literally. There you go. Let's see. Give a bit of an idea. There's the street, and we'll go around this way. And this is the bed. And that's where he is, man. But that's where the CraicMaster is.
Should be the CraicMaster.
Is bedding down for the night.
Gee, you know what?
That's worked, hasn't it?
That's all right.
That's worked. I'm going to leave you.
No, if I can sleep. I'm comfortable. I feel safe. I have a way of, defending myself.
Oh yeah. No worries at all.
Rick, thanks a million for coming down.
That's all right, man.
So I know you've been working, like.
That's all right. No
So I
worries at all.
appreciate it.
No worries at all. All the best and good luck with your night. I'll keep up and see what's going on. We'll chat later about meeting up in the morning.
We can. Oh, I suppose the light.
What's this? Yeah. There he is.
So let's see what's going down. I've got a light here.
Right.
All
All the best, man.
You're a gentleman. Thank you very much for
All
coming.
the best. Everybody watching, just show your support for this guy. Stick it in the comments. All right.
Have a good one.
I'll catch up.
Thanks a million.
Shelly, I'm on my way.
Shelly, I'm sorry for keeping it up too late. I'm going to try and make a place where I can sit and chat. You still there, Lee?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Why has Tim been deleted? What's that?
Who's Tim?
Tim living with MS.
He got deleted.
Yeah,
From where?
from the chat. Don't know.
Shouldn't have got deleted.
No.
1 sec. I'm trying to make this so I can sit and chat to you. Oh, schnizzle. Right, kind of got a seat now. I can sit in and chat. Oh. Right. Switch this around. Okay. Now, look like
I think you're breaking up a little bit there. Are you with us?
there. There we are. One other. Hold on 1 sec, Lee. I'm just trying to get this. There we are now. Breaking up, am I? Shouldn't be breaking up. Maybe the battery's on this one. No, I've got enough. Should be good, man.
It's breaking up a little bit.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're coming back through.
You hear me all right, yeah?
Yeah, it's breaking up a little bit.
Reception. Oh, yeah, maybe. Is it? Any better now?
Yeah, I think we've got you back.
Cool.
So are you on there ready for the night now?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's not a bad spot here. Like, it's like a little kind of like a little, just off the street. It's lit up. It's like a little cove, kind of little, you know. You'd have to attack me from either above or from each side. Not that I don't think anyone will, but I don't think I'm going to sleep, to be honest. Anyways, time we're at now, it's 12 o'clock at night. Another 6 hours to go.
Jeez.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. Have you got? Is it running all right now? Is it?
Yeah, it sounds okay now. I think we've just got you.
Yes.
Are you comfortable there then?
anyone, is there many that still left on the display at night? I'd say a lot of people are gone, are they? But I'm more comfortable. I just didn't like, it's too vast, the space up there. You know what I mean? Too many points of access. Here, you know, probably won't sleep, but I feel a bit safer here, to be honest with you. There's a bit like something out of Blair Witch Project up there.
It's crazy. Absolute madness. So you've got, I can see you, I'm a bit behind you on here. It literally does look like the Blair Witch project.
Is there many people on now, or are most people gone to bed, I'd say, have they?
We've still got.
Is there many people left, man?
We've still got 374 people watching.
Wow. Okay.
The reception's a little bit dodgy.
Thanks very much for keeping me company and keeping us company, guys. Is it? I wonder if I put the Servi phone one up a bit higher up here, will it make it a bit better? Because it's on the Wi-Fi. Any better now?
Yes, it was just the sound. It was going a bit Dalek-y.
Yeah, I put the signal phone up there. So yeah, so where I am is on the very edge. I'm just below Guaza Mountain, the very edge of Los Cristianos. I've made like kind of a bed out of the dead leaves of the palm trees, and the sleeping bag, but I'm kind of not lying down. I'm sitting up against the wall here because I just feel more comfortable seeing what's coming towards me. Yeah, it's interesting, man. It's a different, like, it's a very strange experience when you're like thinking, well, where am I going to actually sleep? You realize how privileged we are to kind of have a, you know, that we know we've got a bed. Like tonight you've got, you know, a nice bed you're going to get into with a duvet and it's comfy. And, you know, right now I'm just thinking, well, how am I going to sleep tonight? Is anything going to happen during the night? You know, all those things. You know, you realize how lucky you are. And I'm not trying to be dramatic because I'm staying out for one night, but what I'm trying to say is for the people that this is a reality day in, day out for them, you know what I mean? That this is something that they have to, you know, deal with daily, like, you know, which is a bit mental.
Does bring it home to how lucky we all are, really, because you just take it for granted that you've got a bed to sleep in at night.
Unbelievably so. Unbelievably so much. You're just trying to figure out where I put the charger. I have a battery pack here somewhere, but yeah, you really do. When you're wandering around looking for a place to sleep, you realize, geez, imagine doing this every night. I mean, obviously, if you're out, you know, you're going to have a regular spot, but even at that, like that regular spot, like you're sleeping, you're going to sleep, you're not surrounded by the protections of the walls of your house, or you're not surrounded by the protection of, you know, your home security or whatever it is you're in. You're literally lying here surrounded by, you know, nothing really protecting you, really. Your two beast hands. That's about it. But yeah, it's strange. You can see the moon there. I don't know if I put this up there and switch it around. Can you see the moon? You can see the street lamp, but behind the street lamp, don't know if you can make it out, the moon.
I'm just a little behind on that. Moon. Oh, man.
You must be looking forward to coming back to Tenerife, yeah?
I am, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait, because I think now, looking on the news, that it's looking highly likely that if you've had both your, your, don't want to say it, jabs, then you can. Looks like we might be able to fly without quarantine or any tests. So that should be good.
That'll be brilliant. What the paper's reporting there? That they think it's quite likely, is it?
Yeah, it seems likely. That's what one of the politicians has said. It's looking. I mean, that's what we want, really.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%, man. Like, what 70% of the UK has got the jab, and that's, if they can do that, means that people can come out here. I assume you still have to be tested going back. Is that right? If you,
I think if you've had the jab, then I think what they're talking about, I may be wrong, is that no, you just fly as normal. You just show that you've had a jab,
and you can just fly wherever you want, whenever you want.
Yeah. You've got to prove that you've used the NHS app and just show that you've had, and then you should be able to travel, which is good. I mean, I've had it done. Let me go.
That'd be cool, man. So, what have they said in the news when they're thinking about doing that in the next few weeks or what?
Next few weeks, apparently, yeah. It says somebody just put on my YouTube here. Hope you've seen the news, Lee. 17th of the 6th, 21. Looks like your rant has done the trick. Turn on vaccinated passengers to amber countries. Sky News. If it is because of your rant, I'll buy you a case of Jameson. That's from Darren Finnan. Hey, Darren Finnan, if you're watching, you're on.
Case of Jameson.
17th
I love
of the 6th, so.
Is that actual news?
It says, have you seen the news? Like 17th, 6th, looks like you're on the trick, Boris, to U-turn on vaccinated passengers to amber countries on Sky News, apparently. So,
can anyone
verify that?
Yeah, verify
that news. But
verify the news, lads and ladies.
Yeah, and from tomorrow, over 18s to be called for the jab. So looking promising.
What's from the 17th, or what date does that start? Did they say the 17th of June? That's the day.
What's it put on here? Let's have a look. Well, that we won't speculate. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But it has been going around today that hopefully that will happen. So with a bit of luck, touch wood, that will go ahead. I'm in.
In like Flynn.
In like
so,
Flynn.
You look like a man who probably needs his bed, do you?
I'm waiting. Yeah, I do need my bed. I'm shattered. I was up at 4. I've had my second jab, Tricia Slater. I have, yeah. I've had my second jag. But I think you mean jab. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I haven't had a jag yet.
He's about 20 jags, that lad.
Yeah, you can't have a jag until you're 55. But so I'm shattered, I have to say. I was out with Darren last night, and
poor lad is broken.
Yeah, he messaged me and said, "I can't watch the live. I've got to go to bed." I said, "I'm shattered as well." We were on Brick Lane till about midnight, and we went back to his and had a few whiskies and stuff. So it was a bit late, I have to say. I had somebody, I don't know who it was, they're going to have to message me. There was some guy on the M1 today, I don't know whether he's watching, and he was in a Mercedes van. I think the number plate was van or something. And he's pipping and he was waving, and he was like, smiling in the van. I'm looking, I'm thinking, why is he waving at me? And I'm like, hi. And it clicked, and I thought, oh, he must be a viewer and recognise my car. But I don't know who he was. I'd like
Could be just some
out.
random happy person.
Well, yeah, because you just random, yeah, I guess. But yeah, I'd like to find out who he is. So, what I will do then, are you going to go live again? What time are you going live, or are you going to be doing a vlog?
I don't know what to do. I suppose ask who thinks I should go live again on my channel. I need to get some more power into the phone again. I've got a pack here, so put a if I go live in an hour's time or 45 minutes, guys say yes or no if you want me to go live again in 45 minutes. Are you even going to be awake to watch it? Say yes or no. Drop it in the chat. We need how many yeses do we need, Lee, to make it happen?
Well, let's do another little poll here. Let's end this poll here, look. So we'll end that poll, and we'll say we'll do a new little poll here, right?
Yeah. Right.
Right. So we'll go.
You're hanging around with Darren John too much, mate.
We're going to London now. Landing now.
In it, son.
Here's channel.
So, how many yeses though?
Oh, we've got the poll now. Click the poll, guys. Should Daniel go live again on his channel? Here we go. Come on, let's do this.
What are we looking for to do it?
We've got 33 votes actually so far. 56 votes. Come on, let's get it up to 100 votes.
What did 100 votes say?
Well, we were up to 62 votes. Calm down, it's only a minute. Just easy,
Calm
Tiger,
down.
easy. Come on, smash that poll there. Let's find out whether we should do it. Click the poll there. 76 votes so far. 79 votes. 81 votes. Come on, let's get it up to 100 votes.
Actually, I'm gonna have a look here. What we have donation wise on the PayPal. It's gone up.
Yeah, check the PayPal. You've got looks like you're not getting any sleep tonight because 97 votes. Let's get it up to 100 votes. Come on.
I'm just checking the PayPal just in case you guys are wondering when I'm disappeared. The PayPal is with the other phone, so I have to actually point this.
Okay, you've got 100 votes. You got 100 votes. 90% say yes, and 10% say no.
10% say no. Okay,
but 90% say yes.
So that's going to be a yes. So I'll go live when I've got a bit more power. I'm just checking what we have. Oh wow, it jumped up a lot. We have €455.48 on PayPal.
You've smashed the target because I'm down to. It takes 2 days for this to. I'm a bit behind on there. It takes 2 days for this to actually show up what's actually been made, and then we'll work it all out, and you can do a video on what you've raised. Absolutely superb.
There you can see €455.
Oh, it's come through there now. Wow.
Yeah.
That is.
I'll give a shout out. I'll give a shout out to the people that have donated since. We have. Hold on. Just bear with me. It's just slow to load. We have Graham wrote. Well, we said that one already. Add tracking. I don't know what that means. We have. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be in an order. Hold on. Let me see if we can do an order of filter by payment, filter by received. I don't know. Oh man. What's going on? Okay. Let me have a look here. So we got Karen Hoggart, Derek Thomas, Susan Graham. What else we got here? Susan Graham, Linda McKay, Sandra Rothwell, Claire Guest, Alison Johnstone. So we got a load of donations there, which has brought us up to now on the PayPal up to €455.48. €455.48 on the PayPal, and then I think it was about 400. It was about 600 and something raised on YouTube on my one, and that €650 then that was raised. Obviously YouTube take their 30%. So whatever that comes out with after that, about what, 450 or something, 480 or something. So that there brings it up to 900 and something. And then 100. Yeah, we must be up near one. I don't know what's on your channel, Lee.
I reckon you'll be up to €2,000. I haven't totted it all up. But what happens is in a couple of days, as you know, it'll come up. I can go into it and it'll tell us exactly. You can see how much that one video's earned. So that'll be superb. We've got Amar Joe checking out work tomorrow. Respect £20. Amar Joe, thank you very much.
Donated twice on my live as well.
Thank you, Amar Joe.
He's given 60 quid, I think, altogether over the 2 lives.
Amazing. Sleep well, Amar. Thank you very much.
Sleep well. Arma, who's ma? Your ma, my ma. There's a lot of things crawling on my legs.
Oh, geez, man.
There's a car coming up there. I just hope it's not the police. No, it's not the police. But yeah, so it looks like I'm going to go live. I'm going to let you hit the sack, man. You're tired. I can see it.
I'm shattered. So
thanks for the support, brother.
I'm always there for you. I will do this with you when I come over if you want to do it. I just want to say thank you to everybody tonight for joining. Do hit that thumbs up before you leave. It does push this video. And thanks to the mods. Thank you very much. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much. Thanks to everybody else out there for donating towards Happy to Help Tenerife. Thanks to Daniel, the CraicMaster. What an amazing guy he is. Honestly, you're doing a great job over there for the homeless people and for Happy to Help Tenerife. Again, I'm really tired, so I'm going to have to sign out. Thank you to everybody. And do hit that thumbs up. And if you're watching on catch up, you can donate. PayPal link is in the description down below. And also, if you are a night bird and you can't get to sleep, then you can Wayne Ward $4.99. Thanks, Wayne. Thank you very much. You can join Daniel the CraicMaster, and if you are what is it when you can't sleep? What do you call it when you can't sleep?
Insomnia.
If you do have insomnia, then join Daniel the CraicMaster on his channel.
There's a weird noise coming here. Oh, it's a bike.
Oh man, that's. Oh no.
Oh, it's gone.
I shall speak to you in the morning. You look after yourself.
I will. I'm going to get some more of this insect repellent stuff.
I bet you miss that Ford Mustang now, don't you?
Yeah, I take the Ford Mustang now, to be honest with you. and the thing in the bushes as well.
Paul Cole, £10. Another if that helps. Paul Cole, thank you very much. Thank you to everybody. I'm going to sign out because I need to go to bed.
Thanks, bro. Sleep well.
Take care and look after yourself and stay safe. How do I? Let me just see how I do this now.
You can unlive it.
Actually, I could have seen you live. I've just realised I could have hidden the chat and I can see you live. Thank you to everybody. Now I can see you live. No, it works. Obviously tired. Join Daniel on his live later. I'm babbling. I'm tired. Bye-bye.